welcome once again to our Mortgage Basics series. We are wrapping up today our series, and once again, I'm Eunice Lopez. I am the branch manager for Choice One Bank here at our beautiful downtown Grand Rapids location. And joining me, as always, is Gary Hall, our VP of Mortgage Sales. So Gary, as we wrap up this Mortgage Basics series, you told us more about pre-approvals, down payments, the 5 different types of mortgages that Choice One Bank offers, and a little bit about them. So, but the biggest question that I always get is, what all goes into the process and how long does it take? So let's get started first with, how many steps do you think there are in this mortgage process?
So Eunice, I break it down into 5 basic steps.
5 basic steps? Okay, so what is the first one? Tell us.
First step would be getting and obtaining a pre-approval from Choice One.
Okay.
Yeah, the next step number 2, would be find a real estate agent in your market and start to look for homes that are within your price range.
Okay.
And you'll know what your price range is because we've given you a pre-approval letter.
Okay.
Okay, so step number 3 would be to actually find a home that you like and to negotiate a price with the seller.
Okay.
And then step number 4, once a contract is in place and the price has been negotiated, would be to lock your interest rate with your lender. And at that point, the lender will order the appraisal and any other supporting documentation.
Okay.
And then finally, step number 5 is the closing.
Yay, the big purchase of the house.
That's right.
So let's take it back a little bit. So let's start with step number 1, right? You said it was the pre-approval process. About how long does that take, and what do you recommend for people to go, right, and be able to get that process started?
Yep, so you can reach and find a mortgage lender at choice1.com.
Okay.
And the application process takes anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
And from the time that you submit your application, it can take anywhere between an hour to 2 hours to actually obtain the letter.
Gotcha. Now, once I have that letter in my hands, what if I don't know any realtors? Or how do I know how to get started in finding one? What do you recommend?
Yep. So most of our lenders in our area can find a local real estate agent that they've worked with in the past and give you a recommendation.
Gotcha. And the next step, you talked about finding a home, right?
Yep.
Are the realtors going to work with them on that and finding the zip codes that they align with?
So it should be the most exciting part of buying a home is looking and comparing different homes.
Right.
It's a very competitive market right now, so it's imperative that you're working with a good real estate agent that will show you homes quickly with a flexible schedule, and that you have a good pre-approval letter with Choice One so that your offer looks very strong.
Gotcha. And the next step, you talked about the documents, right? Approximately how long do you think it takes to gather all the documents, and what does the beginning to end look like?
So typically from the time we get a fully executed purchase agreement to the closing is anywhere between 30 and 60 days. 30
to 60 days, wow, okay. And given that it's a very competitive market, that's actually pretty good right now.
It's very busy, and it's imperative that you find a lender that can close loans quickly.
Okay.
And we've been consistent within that 30 to 60 day time frame.
Gotcha, that's awesome. So guys, thank you so much for being with us through this Mortgage Basics series. We really appreciate it. As always, if you guys have any comments or any questions, let us know at the bottom under the comments. Gary, any last thoughts as we wrap up this series?
No, just find your local lender at choice1.com.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next series.